U.S. judge who ordered Chicago University to release Tinubu's academic records did what Nigerian Judiciary failed to do in 23 years, Article 8 says. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. Shaibu said this while reacting to the order by Justice Nancy Maldonado for the Chicago State University to release all of Tinubu's academic records to Atiku. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's Special Assistant on Public Communications, Frank Shaibu, says that the independence of the judiciary in the United States of America led to President Bola Tinubu's defeat at the Northern District of Illinois Court. Shaibu said this while reacting to the order by Justice Nancy Maldonado for the Chicago State University to release all of Tinubu's academic records to Atiku. He said Tinubu had continued to evade justice since 1999 when the legendary human rights lawyer Gani Fawehinmi San first blew the lead on a certificate scam. Atiku's aide said rather than deliver justice on the merit of a case, judges had continued to give Tinubu victory based on technicalities, a development which had led to over 20 dubious victories. Shaibu said it was unfortunate that the Nigerian judiciary had failed to live up to the expectation as the last hope of the common man. He said Justice Maldonado, who has spent less than 1 year on the bench and who sat on this case for barely a month, has been able to do what the Nigerian judiciary could not do for 23 years. This explains why the Nigerian society is on the brink of slipping into the state of nature, which Thomas Hobbes described as short, brutish, and nasty. Atiku's aide lambasted Tinubu's lawyer and the former National Legal Advisor of the All Progressive Congress, Babatunde Ogala, who had described the United States Court victory as of no consequence. Ogala has also compared the victory to masturbation, insisting that the judgment would have no consequence on Atiku's appeal against Tinubu's victory at the Supreme Court. But Shaibu, who described Ogala as a legal and intellectual Lilliputian, asked the head of Tinubu's legal team to bury his face in shame. He said, ordinarily we would not have responded to the words of a legal Lilliputian who has never won any landmark case in court and whose growth in the legal field is tied to the apron strings of a Chicago bagman. However, the truth needs to be said for the sake of posterity. Lewis Brandeis, a United States Supreme Court judge, may have had Ogala in mind when he wrote about the wickedness of people shielding wrongdoers and passing them off, or at least allowing them to pass themselves off, and then proposed a remedy that if the broad light of day could be let in upon men's actions, it would purify them as the sun disinfects. It is unfortunate that Ogala glorifies technicality instead of justice. Ogala claimed that the victory was meaningless. So why did this principal try to block the release of his credential if he had nothing to hide? Why did they also appeal the initial judgment? The Bible says only the wicked runs when the one chases them. Why has Tinubu been blocking the release of his academic records for nearly 30 years? Atiku aide alleged that Ogala's outburst was based on his desperation to receive an appointment from Tinubu, having failed to make the cabinet. Ogala was lobbying to be the Attorney General. He believed it was his birthright after defending Tinubu in court on several occasions. However, having only received the title of senior advocate 2 years ago, without any remarkable or landmark cases under his belt, Tinubu opted for a more experienced Lateef Fagbemi. Since then, Ogala has been trying to ingratiate himself to Tinubu and is now standing logic on his head just to please his master. How pathetic. Now, this is what I'm going to say. This only reveals how our cry for a better Nigeria is not enough. Our cry for a better Nigeria is not enough. It's not enough that we just vote. Voting is just one of the, permit me to say, least duties that the Constitution, not just that one they write for Constitution. We have a lot to do as Nigerians. We have to look out for each other. You understand? We have to stand for the truth. Waiting no good, no matter who they do. Waiting no good, no good. No matter, you see, on this one, I'm trying to look at what article said. Imagine 23 years they've been shielding this man. Meanwhile, all what they would have done is, as in be, as in make them bring her and show the world. Nobody will die. Highest, they're going to talk about it for how many, and everybody will move on. That is it. No matter how your scandal is, time will heal it. Time, as in, people will always move on to the next news. That is just the truth. No matter how big your scandal is. But the thing is, what you are going to experience during that time is going to keep haunting you. Quite all right. What am I trying to say? For 23 years, we have been having different people sitting on that bench, the Nigerian Judiciary, and they've been doing what? Shielding this particular man. You see, we are not ready to work in this country. Are you now seeing it? The same people will come and say, this country can never be bad. Meanwhile, they bring case to you. You collect few notes of dollar. Even if you don't collect money, you say, okay, my father's best friend's granddaughter. My mother-in-law's ancestors' great-granddaughter is looking for contrast. Please, we don't give me anything. You can give it to her. Things are not done like this. No be so. No be so. Even if you want to say at the end of the day, Atiku's victory is meaningless, at least he has actually proved something. And what? He has proved that the Nigerian judiciary, all of them, I don't know the word we are going to use for them. The people will be saying, then they always sit down on top of his case. And at the end of the day, they'll make it look as if, people are crazy. They'll make it look as if they will give victory to who they're not supposed to give victory to. To me, this is just an exposure. Yes, it's possible that even after everything, they will carry this matter to Supreme Court. Supreme Court will tell them that they're inconsequential. But I'm telling you, you don't show us the kind of judiciary we'll get. You see, this particular tribunal issue is to show us that we don't have a judiciary. It is not for the common man. A court is supposed to be the last hope. When they oppress you like this, you run to court, say, I beg na, see my leg for outside. I beg Mona help you. Then shield you, then help you, then cover your nakedness. But no, the Nigerian court, the Nigerian judiciary, then go even if na only patati, akpelu boss, akpelu singlet, they will even strip you and naked you and push you to somebody that was pursuing you. I'm telling you, that is what you do. Make we dey waiting the Nigerian Supreme Court could do on top of this matter. Our eyes sit on them for future references. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.